I think I wore this shirt in a contact lens video that I did a while ago. I didn't plan to wear the same shirt for this contact lens video, but hello everyone, konnichiwa minasan, it's Koneko here, and today's video is going to be a contact lens video. So I received some more contact lenses from Honey Color. In my previous contact lens video that I did a while ago near the start of this channel, I reviewed 4 lenses from Honey Color and showed them in what they looked like, and I got new contact lenses, but instead of just a review, because I got 3 of them, I wanted to also talk about contact lenses in general. So go a little bit into detail about contact lenses, how I personally take care of my contact lenses, what I've found online that works for me, maybe some rules that I break a little bit, but just to kind of talk about contact lenses and give some tips or suggestions about them in general. So if you're new to contact lenses, you might be interested in this video. You still might be interested in it if you have worn contact lenses and used contact lenses for a while now. So first of all, I'd like to mention that when putting in contact lenses, you should make sure that your hands are clean and dry and that there's not even those little fuzzies that sometimes come off of some towels, because if that gets on your lens, it will really irritate your eye. A little bit of irritation can be okay, especially if you're not used to contact lenses, but if you have clean hands and a clean face, it's going to help you a lot. In one of my previous videos called Get Ready With Me, I put in contact lenses after I had put foundation on, but I'm really used to contact lenses and I wear them all the time in my videos and sometimes when I go out, so I kind of have gotten used to a certain routine that works well for me. I still make sure that my hands are clean when I'm touching the contact lenses, and I use a makeup brush to put on my foundation so the foundation isn't getting on my hands. I also make sure to always put fresh solution in my contact cases and always check them once in a while to see if some of the solution has dried up or not, because sometimes it does if you don't put on the lid tight on the contact lens case, or just you've had them in there for a while and sometimes you've only worn them once or twice and then you go back a few months later and they're all dried up, and some of these lenses, for a pair of them, can cost around $30. So you want to make sure that you're taking care of your lenses. I use this contact lens solution because it's the one that I'm most familiar with, I'm used to, my eyes are used to it. I used to only wear regular contact lenses, and this is what I would get at Vogue Optical whenever I got my regular contacts, and it just worked with me. So when I went to colored contacts and larger dimension contacts, I stuck with this and it seems to work really well for me. There are loads of options though at Shoppers, Sobeys, other glasses or lenses stores. Whenever I take out my contacts, and even sometimes before I put them in, when they're on my finger, I put a little bit of the solution on them to rinse them off a bit. You need to be careful though if you put too much on, or like the pressure of it, that it might fall off of your finger, and wherever you're doing it over, you want to make sure that it doesn't fall down the drain or like fall on something really dirty or tear. For some people, contact lenses dries out their eyes a little bit. For me, they feel dry a tiny bit, but not enough for me to really care about it or to get like eye drops. Some people get eye drops, especially if they're wearing them all day. I don't. I just kind of deal with it. It's not bad enough that I would consider getting eye drops, and I don't really like putting eye drops drops in, I would be more likely to take it out and rinse it in solution or in its container, or take a break for an hour or so for my contacts and then put them back in. When searching online for different tips and how you should take care of your contacts and use your contact lenses, I'm gonna go through a few do's and don'ts that I found and kind of comment on what I do, whether I follow that or think it's super important. For do's, number 1, soak new lenses in solution for at least 8 hours. I soak them for about 1 or 2 hours and have never had a problem at all. I will admit, when I very first got my first pair of contact lenses and I didn't do any research at all, I just like took them out of the little jar that they come in and put them right in my eye, and that stung a lot. Then I researched around of what other people did, what you're supposed to do, and there was a lot of this wait for like 8 hours or longer, but some people waited less. I just kind of wait for an hour or 2, and like I said, like, they don't sting. I've never had a problem. I go to the eye doctor every 2 years, and so I just recently, a few months ago, and my eyes are fine. I mentioned to them how I wear contacts and colored contacts and even ones that are a little bit larger, and that I just wanted to double check, you know, that everything seems fine, and everything does seem fine. So, you know, if you're just starting out, you might want to follow this rule. It's not a bad rule to let them soak, you know, overnight even. 2, wash your hands before handling lenses. This one I agree with. It's important. You can get a lot of random stuff on the contact lenses, and if your hands are kind of dirty and you put it in and like it starts bugging your eye, you just take them out right away and rinse them. But if your hands are clean in the first place, you know, then it's less likely that you'll have to worry about taking them out and rinsing them off and putting them back in again. Number 3, clean your lenses regularly. I agree with this as well. It helps with keeping them fresh and not drying out, because if you forget about them like I have before, they will dry up and be no good. 4, replace case every 3 months. I replace my cases when I get new cases, or if they're in pretty rough condition. If they're a little dirty, then I just clean them out with soap in warm water and dry them off really well, then put new solution in. Yeah, I don't replace them super often, so I don't replace them every 3 months. It's just kind of once in a while if they seem to need to be replaced. Number 5, remove lenses if you experience eye discomfort. Depending on the level of discomfort, if it's just a little bit of discomfort, then I just kind of deal with it. Just like when I'm wearing cosplay and I'm a little uncomfortable, or walking around a con, you know, you get tired and things start to feel uncomfortable, but like, you just do it because it's cosplay and it's fun, and like, think of all the things that you put up with, and like wigs and stuff sometimes being irritating. So that would depend on the person. Usually if I put the contact in and it's kind of irritating right away, like I blink a bit and then wait, and then if it doesn't really go away, I'll take them out and clean them off and put them back in. If like it just nothing seems to work, then I'm likely to not wear that pair of contacts or replace them. My regular contact lenses come like a pack of like 6 or something, so if one is really bugging me, I'm like, well, maybe it's torn or something. But I've had less problem with colored contacts. Okay, on to a few don't wear contacts for more than 8 hours. Yeah, I definitely have failed at this one. You know, when you're at conventions and you're having a good time and you're doing this or that, like, con days can be really long and you leave your contacts in because you want to be in character, or you're going out for a while. I mean, it's good to pack a case and solution in case you need to rinse or take a break from contact lenses for a bit. But I've definitely left them in for longer than 8 hours before and have been totally fine. My eyes maybe felt a little bit dry at the end of the day, but it was like a full day way longer than 8 hours. So at the end of the day, my eyes felt a little dry, kind of felt a little tired just in general. It wasn't really a big deal to me. Number 2, don't swim in lenses. I think while you're wearing lenses is what it's supposed to be saying. Yeah, I have gone swimming with regular contact lenses, but I don't think I would go swimming with colored contact lenses. If it was like one of those conventions where you're at a pool, or like if I was just hanging out by a pool or something, but I don't think I'd actually go like swimming or like, you know, like underwater and stuff with contact lenses in. Number 3, don't share contact lenses with other. I definitely don't do this. I don't want pink eye or an infection or whatever. I don't really share my makeup or anything either. I agree with that one. To me, it's just kind of like something that's like that you put in your eye. Like, I don't want it to go in other people's eye. Number 4, don't reuse old solution. I change my solution out regularly like it said to do, so yeah, I have no problem sticking with that rule. And number 5, don't sleep with your lenses in. I've never gone to sleep with colored contacts in. I've slept with regular contacts in before because I didn't have a container to put them in, which you should always bring, and I think I'm better at it now at bringing second pair because I wear colored contacts. But yeah, I've definitely gone to sleep with regular contacts in before, and it didn't really, nothing happened, but I wouldn't suggest it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you liked this video. I hope that it was informative for you, or at least some of you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know that you liked this type of video. I really love doing these type of videos, talking about cosplay related things, how I do things as well. If you did like this video and you would like to see more types of videos like this, detailed videos, leave a comment on what kind of videos you want to see. Would you be interested in me talking a bit about wigs in detail? That's a video that I'm kind of planning on doing, but I would love to hear if you would be interested in those type of videos. And what else would you like to see from me as well? I try to post a video every Wednesday and Saturday. If you click the bell icon down below, you'll be notified when I post a new video, and I automatically have my YouTube videos post to Twitter as soon as they go up. My Twitter name is @Koneko IRL. I always leave links to everything in the description box below, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!